And I'll go ahead and unmute myself on the purple site, as you do. Oh, yes. Sometimes I post it there. Let me go ahead and do that. I felt like I was annoying people. Um, that's like, I know it sounds like kind of like crappy to say. Like, I don't think I am intrinsically, but it was like, I don't know. I guess because the Discord became something a little bit more outside streams too. So I just sort of, um, you know what I mean? I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess so. I think I just had people. Is it not necessarily like an at everyone? It's just like if it's posted in this channel, it can ping people. Okay, maybe I just don't have that much. I don't realize like you can control it that way. I used to just be like at everyone, but I felt like that was kind of excessive. I do just have the share streams channel, but I'll just put it there for now. Oh, see, I was doing that, Bats, and I feel like people were like, oh, why are you doing that? So I don't know. They were like, that usually no one ever does that. So I was like, okay. Okay, that's okay. I got you though. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Yes, I was drawing. Like, I even like this little test I was doing. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it on the purple site. Oh, no. What have I done? Okay, can't be. Yeah, the funny, that's like, that's the thing, right? Like, you're like, I made this. People are like, it should be the way I want it. That's like with everything and like, mm. I'm kind of kidding, but sometimes it's like, yeah, people they want it a certain way sometimes, and I guess maybe I'm too accommodating. I'm like, oh, you're upset or you want this, and it's like, actually, like I could just not care. It's like, well, leave if you want. Like, it's hard to coordinate. I need to set up what you told me about. It's like the thing still, just the virtual cam because I just didn't get time to yesterday or today. But that was like a smart idea because I'm kind of having to navigate. Like I have OBS and I have like TikTok Studio, and I have to like do it between them. Hello, Wraith. Oh my gosh, no. I'm trying to be. I you didn't think too much about it because I just assumed that's why they're on the server. Yeah, I thought so too, but little, I don't know. Maybe the second someone complains a little bit, I'm like, oh my god, like this must be like I have to fix this or whatever. Should I line this? I guess I should. I feel like I'm a little scared too, but yeah, that's true. I guess like this is like earlier. I guess I don't know. Um, I don't follow that many people like on the purple site anyway, so I kind of feel like when I see someone streaming, I can just go to it. So it's maybe hard for me to realize like oh, other people just might not see you, but it's okay. But thanks, right? I appreciate it. But hey, my alter ego Rovio, how are you? It's always kind of scary doing the line art because I always feel like, oh, what if I mess up? But I'm like, it'll be okay. Today we can just kind of relax. Or can we? I don't know. Like, I guess we can. The pretty boy swags swag enemies. Hi, how are you? I like that username. Spooking. You just spook people? Okay. Boy. Yeah, I've literally been shamed in my own Discord for publicly for what's it called? Hosting adding everyone about the streams when I was like, this was what it was for. Oh, Bats, that's you. Yes. You inspired me. I need to finish your drawing, but I think like part of me is like maybe I should do it digitally because it was a bit hard to fit. My little mule. Looks like Band-Aid. Band-Aid. I might change his name because I feel like I don't know why. I feel like I maybe shouldn't use like a marketing like an actual company. I didn't realize a Band-Aid was a company. I thought it's uh thought it's like the thing with Kleenex. Like it's not it's a tissue, but Kleenex is the brand. But we call it a Kleenex. Yeah. Currently sewing a tail. Ooh, that's cool. See, that's something I do not know how to do. Sewing. That's so cool though. Oh, if you want, you don't have to though. I'm not some person like send me the galaxies or whatever. I think I joked about that before and it was pretty funny, but Floshy, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I remember you. Okay, you can make more rolls. Um, for later, for those who want to be pinged. Okay, maybe I might do that. Like, be like, hey, if you want to be pinged. I might see, like, just tell me if you want to before adding everyone into it. I think there's only like 10 people that are actually active in the Discord, so I just don't really. I don't think it's like. Might be a little more. Maybe like 15 now. Oh, thanks. Review. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it. Send me enough for exactly a sandwich. I'll be happy. Oh, you've been around for years, really? I feel like we didn't talk like last year, maybe. Oh, hello, Corn. How are you? Yes, I feel like we get along if your name is also River. Okay, make a roll for streams, rolls for art requests, rolls for people who boost your server. Okay. I'm just not very, like, I might not know enough about Discord and stuff in general. I kind of just like, my friend kind of helped me set it up. It's just like the bare minimum. But I will. I'm doing good. Well, I've been streaming still kind of this whole time. But now I also stream on the clock app. So we call it and that's fun. Kind of been able to bring other people into the streams. Yes, I was gonna say if you want, I could probably like I don't know if you want to do this, but if you wanted to be moderator in there, not because you actually have to moderate anything. I was like, if we feel like organizing stuff, I'm like, might be helpful. I just trust bats with my life now. I'm like, you want to help me do this? Well, if you want to, please don't feel obligated to do anything that you don't. You've already helped me so much too, so. You say you used to do IT, right? I feel like you've become my IT. Yes, we do, and bats we trust for real. Was it hard? Did you like it? Like, what? I know you said you kind of had a weird experience, but aside, I guess, from that, was it like, what was your experience? Super interesting. You learned a lot. A plus security network, Cisco. Oh wow. Okay, wow, that's so cool. Hi, Simple Go. I like that username. Doing good. How are you? I'm sorry if my chair makes really loud popping sounds. We did a thing called Red versus Blue is a competition for cybersecurity. Hmm. Did you win? You were the winner, weren't you? You haven't used Twitch? Well, welcome back. Am I the first? Like, what happened? Like, I was like, what? Were you just like life stuff going on? Busy? I'm like, I can't get away. I probably will be freaking, like, freaking in my 60s using this. I'll be like, hey, Minder, like, on the computer. Like, I love it too much. I have too much fun. I feel like such a dork. Like, even this morning, like, I've been thinking about my little characters and I started uploading them on, oh, I think I messed up a little bit. Oh, well, it's okay. On Toy House and stuff. And then I, like, bought an Adopt last night and I was, like, so excited about it. I was like, I just love art and stuff. You keep people out of your domain, so try to hack our system. Whoa, that sounds pretty intense. Flames. Oh, your critter calc is kind of low, in it? Bit sad, isn't it? We have to get that. I think I kind of messed up with this one, but oh. I better try mine out in a second here. Oh wait, this is throwing me off. $16. Why is mine so low? Eh. For the past 3 years, you did your studies and you just finished. Okay, so you've been very studious. I see. Where were you studying? That's really good. But I understand. It's like busy, it takes up all your time and you gotta focus. You were locked in, as they say. It was fun. I wore stuff like drones. Oh wow. That's so cool. I even worked for a school. The school I was taking classes in. That's so cool. That's always nice. Yeah, you can like even work for them. It is actually Simple Go. It is actually kind of chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, the setup. Because I am multi-streaming. So I have like my phone plugged into my PC to act as one camera, and I have like a little um it looks kind of chaotic. It's like literally it's on a little neck crane thing, but I have like other books to balance it out because you need like a counterweight. I want to get something better. I just am too lazy to do it. And then I have another camera over here, which is like an actual it's like a Canon that I'm using to stream to the Purple site. So this is for Clock app. This is for Purple site. Um, because that's just actually told me a better way to set this up with like virtual cams because I was like, well, I can't use one camera. They, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a camera will has one output and I don't have like I don't know. I didn't unlock everything or like I don't have what is it called? The stream keys? Yeah. So I'm trying. This has been an ongoing thing for the past like 2 months that I've been trying to figure out. Oh, that's so cool. That's okay, Rovia. You studied in taxes and fine. Whew. Okay, the things I know nothing about. You're gonna have to help me do my taxes sometime, Shen. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's good. I do things in a very like it's a little like MacGyvered, together. Like it's kind of like not the best, prettiest thing ever, but it works. The fifth time hero. It's that's 5 times too many probably for you. And you're like, yeah. Would you rather never have another soup dish or pasta dish? I'm not crazy about soup, so probably that. Because it's too watery. With pie, I want something chewy. I don't want just like I almost never eat soup, and I don't eat a lot of pasta either, but I sometimes do want pasta. But thank you. You guys are very, very sweet. Yes. Oh, I guess, I mean, you can put literally anything in soup. It's a good point, good point. But I don't know. Like my personal, I guess my taste, I'm like, I'm not really a soup kind of person, I guess. I just don't think to make it or eat it or order it unless you're like deathly ill, I guess. Um, but would you pick soup then? It's good soup. You need to do a declaration of tax if that's how you in Germany. I'll be like, okay, when I go to Germany to do my taxes, I'll come to you and help. You're a soup guy? I didn't take you for a soup guy. Just kidding. Connoisseur of the soup. You don't think anything can go in pasta either? I mean, I was just complaining I don't like spaghetti per se, but like the Alfredo pasta. I start to think like I myself have not had soup in like a year or something. So like I'm like, why would I? Oh no. Ramen is soup. Okay, if we're start stew is pretty much. Oh no, we starting to cut out stuff then. Okay. I didn't think ramen would be soup. It has like broth. Is it soup? Pho is soup. Okay, that is yes, because there is a lot. I didn't realize the definition of our soup was gonna be all these other great things. I thought it was just like beef stew. So I was like, I don't like that. Like okay. You were like, what's the most complicated things in the world? And I'm going to study it. Is soup, yes, okay, no, then I have to. Oh, I know, we're like, soup. What's soup? It's like she's trying to explain to us German law. And I'm like, soup. No, we can talk about it both. This is how my brain works. We'll have multiple conversations about different things. It's okay. Stuff. So cereal, no. Please let me have my cereal. I actually haven't been eating cereal very often either, but so you know what I've been eating? My tortilla with the peanut butter every. I have it almost every day. I'm like, hey. Even today, before I streamed, I was like, I need to eat something. Mm. Yes. Stop. No. I don't like. I don't really like bread that much. Eh. But I like the chewiness of a tortilla and I like roll it up and I'm like, it's good. Oh, you went to Canada? That's so cool. Did you see the did you see the Niagara, is it Niagara Falls? Like why am I second guessing myself? I'm like, that's what it's called. You'll put your cereal favorite bowl. It's actually coffee. I love eating cereal out of mugs. No. It's so comforting. Y'all know. To be fair, the tortillas I get are like, I don't know, I think they taste better. The like the low carb kind of ones. And I don't even know why. Like I got them one time and they taste like really doughy, I think. And like I like that. So I've never visited. I want to though. My sister did. Walter White draw or cooking. Oh my gosh. Yes. Walter. We have to draw now. Walter. Don't even get me started. I actually did watch Breaking Bad. Like, it was maybe now a year or two ago. I'd never seen it before. It was a classic. It was so good. I was very stressed out the whole time. But to say, oh, it's okay. What? I wouldn't do that. That's mean. I won't get in trouble. Also, the fact you just called me Walter White of what? I'm definitely not. Okay, Flouchy. Have a good night. Sleep tight. It's good seeing you again. I hope I said your name right. I remember maybe you tried to teach me. I think it means rabbit, right? Or bunny? It's just a finger. Watch I do it, someone reports me immediately. Actually, no, I think I've seen people do it's not like I say illegal, right? Do that on the on streams and stuff. I don't know, part of me thinks I'm like, why am I gonna get in trouble for this? But yeah, of course. Hopefully we see you again. If not, it's okay. It's still nice talking and I hope you have a good time with everything you decide to pursue in life, you know, like I hope you have a good life. Tortilla's a little burnt. Oh, I understand. I love when like anything I have is like little pizza crust is a little burned or the little brownie's a little burned. I'm like, I also like that. Not too much, but a like a crispy, crunchy. Yes, I'd rather not. I'll be on. I'm a little weenie. I'm like, I'm could be plotting my downfall, even though you were just really nice to me, but the buttery tortillas. It's making me hungry again. Oh, you made up the word ribbit as a child. It's like just arrived. Okay, I thought. Oh, I see. I thought Flauschi was German for a rabbit or something, but ribbit. It is there in your name. I just always called you Flauschi, so like I didn't realize. That's cool though. You were like kind of making up the language. Real. I sometimes that happens to me. It's kind of weird. I actually don't get a lot of like normal like hunger pain, like that feeling. Or if I do it, it's like gone so quick. So like a lot of the times when I'm really hungry, it just takes a completely different like form. Like it's just like, you know, you just start acting kind of weird and thinking weird and being like, well, I guess everyone kind of experiences this. We call it hangry or something. Like you get kind of upset or mad or like, oh, I can't seem to focus or like, what's wrong with me? And start like being very dramatic. And then I'm like, oh, I was just hungry. Okay. Kind of like just did a little face study here. Yes, I understand. It's cause I also drink like I say a lot. I drink a pretty good amount ish um of coffee. I'm trying to cut back a little bit on like caffeine and stuff, so like that also tends to kind of like mess with your hunger cues, I think. So um, that sounds good. I might have to have that too after this. I think we have some leftover chicken, so you're gonna be like, okay, that's fine. I might make I'll like heat up a little bit of it to have in another tortilla, I think, with some like salad. I'll like make a little like taco thing kind of thing. Yes. I might just eat the salad on the side. I'm trying to figure out how to plan the dinner. I'm like, because Hunter's gonna eat it with ramen. He was like, oh, it's actually really good, and I'm gonna have the salad with the chicken and in the tortilla. Unless I feel like making rice, then maybe I'll make rice. Just add a little itty bitty bit of salt. Ooh, I've never thought of that. Scrambled eggs. Ooh, that does sound kind of good. I haven't had eggs in a long time. Oh, but I'm weird. I like it. I like the bitterness, I think. I'm a little freak. I like it when it's really smoky. I am a little black coffee enjoyer. Oh my gosh. Once you start drinking it black, you're just like, oh, trust. I mean, I'll drink it hot, but I love it iced too. Because I think I just prefer to drink cold things than hot things. I don't know about y'all, but I think because where I live, it's so hot. So I'm like, "Phew." But next time, if I have really bitter coffee, I'm going to try that with the salt. I think I've heard of that before. Oh yeah, plain eggs. I can kind of see that. They kind of can be a little like "Wah," like a strange taste. I forgot that we have some eggs actually, like homegrown. I say homegrown from like Hunter's dad. He has a bunch of chickens. It's kind of chaotic, not gonna lie, because I'm like, oh my god. One time we had to feed them all for a couple weeks, and it was like, But yeah, they can be like kind of weird tasting. I don't like it when they're super soft either, and like runny. I know everyone's like, oh, so good when it's like freaking half cooked. And I'm like, is this not like mucus? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it is. It's the texture is very slimy. Oh, it did. It smelled so bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was, and they scared me too. I mean, by the second time I did it, I was like, okay, whatever, move. But I was like, sometimes they'd be looking at you, and I'm like, oh, like it's creepy. And they're like, "Ee," like they're scary. Like some of them were a little aggressive, and I was like, oh, please stop. They were cute though, but I don't know. They just kind of freaked me out a little bit. They're like little dinosaurs. Oh, ew, Tyson shake. That's okay. Ew. My egg's running away when I bite. Yes, no. I'm like, it was too watery or like scrambled eggs with a splash of milk and cheese as it's finishing. That sounds good. Yeah, a little scrambled egg. Hell yeah. So, hi, River. I like that we're all named River. Not very nice. My people. I know. We should add us all to the group chat. I would be like, I've gathered you all here. Okay, the way I colored, so this is like multiple colors layered, so it's kind of weird to do. It's really just two. So I have like the toast color with warm gray and then warm gray 4, warm gray 7. But you know, it's kind of tricky sometimes. I don't know if I feel like a lot of my art is like not very bright, so I have to sort of desaturate the Copics in my own like by layering them, and it's kind of weird. It's fine. It's just like a thing to keep in mind or learn. I'm learning something. Now we must fight to truly single out the true who's the real river. Oh, I see. Yes, I do. When we make we haven't made them in forever, but when I made scrambled eggs, I always add a little bit of milk. Sometimes, well, Hunter didn't like it, but I'd add a little cottage cheese to mine because, like, I also like cottage cheese a lot. I went through like a whole cottage cheese phase, but it's like a competitive market now. Like, I almost can never find the kind I like anymore because everyone else buys it up, and I'm like, Jesus, save some for me. Because sometimes I like to eat like cottage cheese and yogurt with cereal more than milk, or like I'll put a little bit of milk and then the other stuff, and it's so good. Okay, so what I kind of do, let me think. Color the snout a little bit. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah. Yes, that's good. I'll also like to eat an apple with yogurt, like just plain Greek yogurt with an apple, because it's kind of tangy and the apple's sweet. It's so good. But I haven't done that in a while. Um, yes, get my creature comforts. It is, I know. So hard. I can't ever get what I want in this world. No, I'm kidding. Will you be streaming later tonight? I think I saw, where's my eraser? I think I saw you were going to. Banana milk blender. Yes, banana, peanut butter. For me, what's everyone's safe food? What's their favorite? Mine's has to be. It's my peanut butter, and I love bananas. I don't eat it as much, but cottage cheese, apples. I've been really into grapes lately. I eat like these very singular things. The tortillas. The tortillas. Yes, they are. Okay, good. So we can be there. I do love also chicken and rice. I eat that like we have to eat that like almost every other day. And most vegetables, of course, are very good. I like and fruit. I do love fruit. I don't really like I don't like hamburger meat too much, but I really like steak. Even though at first it tasted very irony to me. But it's very good now. Yeah. Tortilla. I don't know. Why is your spelled that way? Phonetics. Is that the word? Phonetics? Prophet, hi, I see you. They get tired of chicken rice. I hear, yeah, sometimes I get it. I don't always want to eat it 2 days in a row, but now I was not eating meat for a long time and then I went back to eating meat and now I want to eat meat again all the time because it's like, but me, it's to make chicken, no, it's like very filling, like I guess like satiating. And before I just had to eat so much other stuff just to kind of like be satiated in the same way. So it's just a lot more convenient for me. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, steak every day. I feel like maybe I could. That's how it is though. Like we were talking about this, like cooking and making food. Like sometimes we'll do something kind of, or I used to be a lot more experimental, but when you're busy with your life, like you can't be making these like Instagram reel type meals every day. Like one, it's expensive and like all the effort. I say like you should put effort a little bit maybe into like your food if you like, if you can. But it's also like you just can't. Some days you don't have the energy for that, right? And it's just like okay, it's too much. But I don't know why we. I guess like this assumption or like I sometimes felt that way. Like wow, I'm not making like really distinct meals every night, and I'm like, like. But yeah. Okay, Sivas, drive safe. Bye. No, I understand. Oh, really? That's good. Your sketchbook survived. Did you have to like flatten it? Or did you use heat on it? You probably just flattened it, right? I get that entirely. That's I don't know if I have. Sometimes I feel like I wonder. I have never been like diagnosed with that kind of thing, but the things I do and some of like behaviors, I'm sure like someone could argue, but I understand entirely. I'm very set in certain things, and as I get older, it's like I say it's gotten worse. Like it's like manifests in very strong ways where I'm like actually upset if I don't get to do something. It's like okay, but I don't know. But it's good you kind of realize that. Steak is just so good. 3 dictionaries. Okay, wow. I ate the most heavenly sandwich ever. I don't know. What kind of sandwich was it? Oh, sweetie, we know. Like, what do you mean? That's so cute, though. We're like, don't, yeah. I will say, I know my mom for sure. Sometimes I'm like, I know for sure she something like that. But, um, yeah. Let me think. This is the warm gray, so I think this goes down here. But yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like if you kind of don't have something going on, I'm like, I don't know if I really trust you because, like, what do you mean you're just completely normal and happy and everything? Like, not saying like you should be suffering, but like, you know what I mean? I'm like, most people I know, it's like, okay, really need to reel it in sometimes, like, whether they have like a diagnosis or not, or they're just like, I don't know, this the way this thing. Yeah. Yes, there's nothing wrong, but he hasn't oh, my dad had the signs, but he hasn't there's nothing wrong with you. Like, he doesn't tell you that, or he didn't tell you that. Told my dad as he's hereditary I'm picking up. What did you just say? For real. Like, we have a family history. I've talked about that very openly too with my parents sometimes, especially my mother. My dad, I don't know, like, but I get it. It's kind of like, well, okay, this is kind of gonna look bad at first, but I'm gonna go back up right. I won't. I probably won't get too much into it just because it's like I don't know if I'd necessarily be comfortable talking about it. But there's stuff that I've done and had, or still kind of sometimes struggle with that like my family doesn't really have a history with, except like maybe a little bit when I talk to my mom. But I'm like, oh, okay, like what? This was just me or something. Eh. So that's fun too, where I'm like, I feel like a freak, and they're like, but it's okay. But it's not. It's what I'm describing right now. If it's not nearly like what it was before, so luckily, so that is good. I don't know how I use my mental fortitude to overcome somehow. I guess I don't know. It just was like, ugh. So real proud of me for that, for just being like, no. God made you perfect the way you are. It doesn't believe in mental. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No. Luckily, my whole family is like, it's a thing. We know. Like, okay. Like, there's no. It's actually like they take it quite seriously because just because of like again history. So and thank you though, River. It's like my little pony Sona as a little mule. So yes, it it is one of those things, right? Like I understand, but you are very cool as well, and I think not saying like, oh, people shouldn't get help or like, when it's interfering with their life, like mental illness, of course. But I do feel like, how do I say it? Where I'm like, well, you're still great and wonderful and like you can you might have to like embrace yourself wholly with that, even with that, kind of thing. I guess it's like for example, I've had to do that, so like I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, good stuff though. Good. I think I mean, yes, exactly. Yeah, it's just like it's so hard to like talk about it. Let me look at my old artwork for a second. Okay, we're still good. But big fan of Ed's World. Hi. I remember Ed's World. Oh my gosh, yes. I loved it. I don't think I watched like every video, but I remember. Yes. And make sure I get the colors right. This is gonna look all like monotone colored, but that's because I have to go back and add the other colors. Like, I have to double layer things, so that's why it looks kind of weird. Maybe I should go ahead and do that, actually. Turbo Abuela. I like that username. Thank you. Yes, it's my little mule. So I had it like years ago, and now I've been inspired to revisit them. Yes. Yeah, it's like, yeah, definitely. It's like kind of, it can be sort of like validating too, because it's not like you're just this or you're just like worry too much or that or like well yeah actually, but like what and it's hard to like imagine being another way, I guess sometimes, at least for me. I'm like, I don't know, you're right. Like I thought in a ways like a lot of people thought this way, and it's like actually people don't think that way, and I'm like, oh, so could it be what I'm thinking is just like not always quite reality. You know what I mean? It's like I'm thinking a very warped way, so I just have to like catch that. But it's very, I don't know, I say like validating to at least be like, okay, that's that. It's much easier to overcome it, I feel like, in some ways. It's so funny. It's so cute. And now I feel like I should go watch it all. I feel like I had even watched it before it kind of like, I'd be like I was the first one there, but like, um, I think it was already quite popular, but you know what I mean. It's I can't quite remember. It's been so long. I'm sorry, this looks like freaking dookie right now because like I just kind of have to work fast. I hope these, and they should kind of blend together. I think some of this toast color will shine through. Yes. What's wrong with you then? That's what I mean. I don't really trust people where I'm like, there's not a little something going on, or like yeah, you have, if it's like some anxiety or depression, I'm like, then I feel like you know what's real, like you get it kind of thing. Um, Obviously, I don't want you to be suffering, but like, me. I guess maybe it's just existing as a person in this world. I'm like, how are you not? This is a very crazy world, and yes, yeah. I will say, like, I think the thing I was having compulsions with is a little different, without going into it, but I feel like I would have described it as a compulsion as well. But I did talk to someone about it. They were like, from what you told me, yes, that is like that's not a normal way to like operate. And I was like, okay. Um, and it wasn't something that could be like medicated, so I just kind of had to freaking like white knuckle it and be like, all right. Gotta go into it. So yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think in my head when I was young too, I always felt like it looks kind of like maybe just not having a very good. It's like almost always extreme cases or like in this form or like you see in media like this is what it looks like and sometimes it's also more nuanced than that, I guess. Or it's again going to show up and kind of present in different ways for people, even ways that don't really like it almost seems like that can't possibly be that. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But oh, sorry, I'm like thinking, yeah, that's I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe with other things it might be sometimes some things maybe or there might be different ways to pinpoint them. I'm not exactly sure. It's just being non-delusional. Yes, I'm like, well, it kind of makes sense, kind of tracks sometimes. Like, gosh, but that also might be my own perspective, kind of coming through there. Like, I do think there's a lot of good. Oh, now you all got me thinking, like, oh well, da, da, da. That's why I don't just like go freaking run off somewhere. But like, there's a lot of good things too. It's just kind of like it can be hard and very lonely for a lot of people. So it's like the things don't seem to be what you thought. Um, that's why we gotta be. That's why you gotta make art and be there for people and uh, even in small ways, maybe make the world a little bit better. So you gotta do anything crazy, but at least that's what I tell myself. So, oh yeah. Well, that's the whole idea is like that there's nothing wrong or whatever. Like, yeah, no, I definitely don't think that way. It's very, oh, sorry, I have to like think and also kind of color. It's because sometimes this world is just very, I don't know. I also sometimes think maybe I think this way and actually no one thinks this way. It's like very cynical and very like harsh and be like, ah, well, you're just lazy or like you just didn't in it. And I'm like, mm. But like I fear that other people will think that too a lot. And I almost feel like, oh, there's like everyone seems to feel this way. Oh, I forgot to color the tail. Maybe I should do that real quick. Be talking about depression, drawing a My Little Pony fan character. Um, one day this one, but it's yeah, and your life is all these little moments, right? It's like okay, you have maybe big moments where you like graduated or you started the job or you got married and stuff, but like most of your life is these little small things, and it's like small moments where they're like you're talking to your friends, you're folding your clothes, you're cooking something to eat, you're sitting down to eat, like that. When you think about it, that's most of what your life is made up of, right? So I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I think there's like maybe I feel like with depression and stuff, I think that it completely drains like the magic out of anything, everything, and those things as well. And so like that's why it's just so hard and I don't know. My mom struggles a lot right now with it. So it's hard because it's like I feel like I say these things, but I can't make her think a different way either. If that makes sense. Yeah. hold on, mental stuff can be a one-sided window with how others perceive your struggle, which makes it so much harder with how it could be. Because on one hand, you could feel the full weight of what you're dealing with, others see it. Yeah. Yeah, they just don't have, it's like we all have our own whole life experiences and our lens and like just everything about you that makes you you, right? And you're just seeing such a small or hearing such a small part of something that someone else is telling you, and you're all, it's also kind of going through a filter in some ways. Like I can't exactly describe to you everything. Um and then they're going to be like, sometimes it's just like, well, this, I don't know, maybe I'm just frustrated we don't have this shared collective consciousness or something. Like I sound like a crazy person. I'm like, how can I make you understand like what I'm saying, and I don't have to say it, or like you just understand. But like, um, yes, I guess that's it. Yeah, it's like I don't always know what the right thing to do is because, you know, it was stuff like I even thought about like maybe I should just move back home entirely, but I don't know if that would even fix things like that. And I guess in a ways that would be like, well, I say like I'm trying to live my life, yes, but uh I don't even think she really wants that per se, but sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just live with you. Like, I don't know if I, it's like, it sounds kind of bad to say. I don't really think I'd make her happier either, though. So, because it's something else. There are cool little things, and every day, well, that's why you sometimes have to have, like, probably something. I'm one to talk because I do the same stuff all the time. And, I'm like, I feel very comfortable doing this. To do some have something a little different going on too, so that way it stays novel, I guess. But I'm also kind of a I say I'm like a flexible, spontaneous person. I'm not. I like my routines. But a lot of us, we probably all do art, so like a lot of us who do art, I think that's also like a very healthy outlet for processing and expressing oneself, processing things, and like channeling energy. So like, again, how I say it, like our perspective on this is probably a little different too from what most people might think. But anyway, hmm we should. I'm sorry, I was like going on a little tangent, but okay, have fun. Yeah, yeah, I have like, and I've like gone back to living with my family before, but it's like I realize like I just need my own space. Like it's gonna sound silly, but even like to do things in the kitchen freely, I'm like I cannot have like someone else because it's my parents' space, and I just don't want to be there. Like not because I don't get along with my parents and love them, but because it's like you at least me, like I feel like I fall into this little role of like I'm the kid again or something, and I'm like no, I say like I'm not. I'm not a kid anymore. Like, but yeah, pea pods. Hello. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm like I'm just kind of doing my thing. Um, I do think it helps me though, like understand something more about either myself or those around me or what I've already experienced or what I'm thinking about. Even though I probably don't know how to put it into words, because well, I guess if I could, I'd just like tell you out front, like I feel this, like mm, that looks okay. Yeah, I'm also like the youngest in my family, so I feel like again, it's like even stronger. The whole like it's almost like I'm not saying anyone's like treating me like a child, but almost a little bit, I guess. Like even when my older sister talks to me, it's almost like Again, it kind of goes like it's like we fall back into these roles, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna call her C. I'm like, C. Well, I've lived my life. I've worked and I've done all this stuff too, and I've lived on my own. But she might start to be like, up, 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 and I'm like, I know, dude. Like, I don't know if I made that. Okay, I have a hard time sharing my space, to be honest. No, I get that. I used to have to my whole life, and I still don't want to. It's like even strong. It's like as strong as that because it's like kind of like what we talked about with the home thing, like keeping stuff. Now that I've had a parent that obsessively holds on to stuff, I say like almost hoards things to that extent, and now I don't want to have anything. And then also, if you were like pretty minimal, like you might take on those that stuff too if your parents were that way. So, oh really? Did you have I say like issues? Did you feel like sharing the space with your husband at the time, or like let's say I guess you say your boyfriend at the time, husband now, but like did you feel like that was I say like something you had to overcome or be like I don't know if you had to how do I say it? Like you had to adjust kind of. I get that. Even with the person you love the most, you're like, hey, sometimes I cannot like I had to be singing in the morning. I'm tired. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm really grumpy because I cannot wake up. But you're like very overstimulating right now. That's like a small thing, but I don't think really don't have too many other. I don't really. Luckily, I don't get too freaked out by him. Oh, wrong. Oh yeah, not the extroverts. I legit think people are lying. They're like, there's no way you get energy from being around. I think I was like, most everyone, right, gets tired from being around other people, but maybe that's not true. I think it's just really hard for me to see it from the other way. I do get excited to talk to people, but I wouldn't say I get energy from talking to them. Like it does still. But I'm happy to, and some people take up less energy. That's also a thing. Or like, oh, I probably talk to you a long time and not get tired easily. But especially group, that's like one on one. I really get along with you. But with groups, I'm like, I'm already checked out after 10 minutes. Honestly. I see. We're both clean people in a different version of clean with a partner. It's nice that yeah, yes, we definitely. I think part of my streams is kind of that too. Honestly, like talking with other friends as well. I do agree. Okay, what color was this? W4. You need separate bathrooms, separate one. Yeah, it is very nice having another bathroom. That's what I do too. If we're not like trying to do everything at the same time, it's okay. Like we can use the same one, but like yeah. Even in groups, I tend to yap to the people that don't that high energy. Yeah. If you feel like someone is cool, like why not? I'm a little bit some I can still be shy, but I'm not as shy as I used to be, I don't think. Um so I actually went to like a friend's a couple weeks ago and there was someone there that I felt like we all kind of knew each other, but they didn't know anybody. Like, I don't know. They were kind of like, they were invited, but they weren't like part of, a clique or group or whatever. So I was like on purpose, like, let me go talk to them. And they ended up being really sweet. And we like added each other online and stuff. So hopefully it doesn't seem like patronizing or whatever, but I just sometimes I can sense that, you see that in groups and I'm like, well, I just feel like it's nice and I guess maybe like if someone did that to me, I'd appreciate it. Like, come talk to me. to be like, poor you, no friends. No, no, that's not what I'm thinking. It'd be funny though. I'm like, ah. Ah, why did this get there? Oh well, I can cover it back up. I think the marker bled a little bit. You need to escape. Yes, I need to buy escape. Hmm. Oh yeah, I feel like I feel that too. How do I say this? I think anxiety for me has been combated with just like anxiety is like I care a lot and depression is like I don't care. So I feel like I think sometimes people look at me and they're like wondering that and I'm like, well, I actually don't really care anymore because I'm like it doesn't matter. But I'm also a very hopeful person too. Like I don't know, I'm just like things will be good and I'm like, yeah. So that's good though. I just feel like a lot of like I'm not super close with a lot of friends anymore because you know how it is. I guess life just gets you. And I mean like in real life friends. Online friends somehow I've been like, hey, because maybe it's through streams. I'm like, I just start talking to people and it's cool. Um, oh, but we had this conversation. I think that's maybe it was kind of like talking to people online and the extent that goes and like I sometimes feel like I don't know. Maybe I just overthink it or I feel they're overthinking it. This is starting to look cool because the colors are actually becoming what they should be. Hmm. I do like that Hunter's like interested in what I'm doing though. Not that he has to be like necessarily involved, but maybe I've just had people before who didn't care, and I'm like, oh, like this is actually very important to me. So I like when someone is like thinks it's good outside of me doing it, if that makes sense too. Like it feels a little validating to be like, oh, yeah, yeah. I also just try to be very earnest, and I'm like, well, if I did say something or get misinterpreted or be wrong, I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I'll just say that. Or be like, oh, I didn't want you to think that. But I won't, like, I also realize, like, I don't want to be too annoying or hyper apologetic or, like, like about stuff. I'm like, well, just tell me. Oops. Or, like, no. Plus, I feel like most of my friends understand. Like, they kind of, if you don't, I don't know. I'm not very good at pretending to be another way anyway. So, I'm like, it is what you get. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard. I try to learn about more sport things, even though like I don't really understand, um, or like it doesn't. I think it's pretty incredible, like certain, because he watches like a lot of stuff like football and soccer. But I do think it's cool. I'm like I guess we're like this as artists. I like appreciate like the athleticism and the da like it brings people together as well and the whole culture surrounding it. And I'm like, wow, so interesting. Um, I just don't like personally. I'm not extremely like invested but I could appreciate it, or I can like appreciate that he appreciates it, and I'm like, yes, exactly. Tell me about that. Oh, that's something I was talking to someone else about too at one point. This is like kind of weird. It was like we were talking about our hobbies, and at some point, someone's like, well, I'm interested in this, but you could read about it probably or like watch a video explaining it better than me. But I was like, but that's not why I want to hear it from you. Like, that's the kind of the point. Even I'm not like going on YouTube to look at the 3 hour long lore video. Like, I want you to tell me, and like, you're like, it's like through that other person, I guess. I don't know. Am I overthinking this? I'm like, this is how we make connections with people like that. Yes, exactly. And I felt like a dork because I was like, no, tell me. Because I feel the same way sometimes with art, or like if I want to explain something, I'm like, why even bother? Like someone else has probably explained how to make stickers or whatever before, right? But it's like, well, that's the point. Like it's you doing it though, so like maybe you have something else to say. So I don't know, but it's a whole different. I don't know. That I think I'm thinking about like more tutorial type stuff somehow. Like, but when you're just talking about stuff, it makes sense. Oh, but welcome back. Yes, it looks a lot less. It's the colors are more desaturated, right? So it's just taking a second. I don't know if this should be the back or the front. Let me see what I did here. So like, but yeah, I don't know. I think because I do like, I also try to make videos, so I think that's part of what I think about a lot too. Is like, what am I saying? Is it even of value? Like, should I even be doing this? And like, uh, y'all would be like, what? Like, what's the point? Or like, I don't want to just put shit out there, right? Like that's how I think. So, oh, good, you're getting more people to watch. This is good. I like that. Yeah, it was just like something I quite hadn't seen before. So, um, so this was like a little. If you're familiar with the little ponies or whatever, um, oh, I drew them like several years ago. Um, I want to say like 2016 or something. Back when it was kind of a thing, I think. Bats might know more specifically. Um, I didn't watch like every single episode, but I think I did watch, a good bit of it. But I just started drawing them again. Oh wow, 40, 50 per day. Pump those out. Yes, you got it. For sure. Oh, I don't even finish stuff like that. But that's awesome because but I do like to draw. I think I draw pretty consistently. At least there's that. I just might not finish like crazy big art projects every other week. Like, I don't know. Maybe some people can do that. I'm like, sometimes it's just drawing in the sketchbook and like continuing, like this little thing. I never finished this stuff. Or at least you come back, you revisit. You can always go back. But that is really good. Yay. Today is just kind of like relaxing and doodling. I think I was a bit burned out, to be honest, from my video. And I started working on another one, and I was like, maybe I don't need to like rush myself to start a new project. Yes. Do you work like what is your like process, Bats? Do you feel like you do like your sketch, your lines, your colors, or do you like do a session of like sketching and then you like go back and do lines, or do you follow like a piece through, if that makes sense? I know sometimes it depends, right? But what is this question? No, I don't think so. Well, hold on, let me think. No. But I did have someone accuse me of not doing any work when I actually did all the work. Like, it wasn't even like I um did my portion of the work. I literally did all the work. They were still somehow saying I didn't do it. But yeah, you sketch first, then clean it up. Okay. And do you fly out? Do you like? I say do it in the same session, like, or do you have? Do you ever like go back, or like does it take? I know sometimes like you have to stop and take a break, but that me too. Same. And the little like, it's kind of like a rectangular shape actually for me, like a rectangular circle. Do I argue with other people, or are they? Or people are? I don't think I'm a very confrontational person. Uh, but if you're saying some dumb stuff, just kidding. I do not. I don't talk to like people like that anyway. I don't know. Like who's what? Like I don't have the energy. No, I don't. I'm not about to fight with people. That's too much. I have to protect my peace. Except for like this one time also there was like this I used to play a lot of volleyball and there was like we'd play in leagues and stuff and there was this guy, this older guy, right? Like he was like in his 40s or 50s, like getting onto our little ref and she was like a young girl, like she was younger than me and kind of yelling at her and I did say something like, "Dude, you're like an older guy. You should not be doing that." Like I will say stuff like that, but in a place, usually I'm like, okay, I'm trying not to get like, I don't know, attacked. I don't want to piss people off like that, but if it's something I feel like you got me thinking, like, I will try to if I see something, like if you see something, say something, like I'm like, okay, you cannot don't treat people that way. So I have good for me, I guess. Like I have when I saw injustices, I was like, don't do that. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like Mr. All chat because I was talking about something in the past. Gonna go practice. Yes. I go back to one sketch I like, and then I see start working on it. Yes, yes. I do find it's helpful for me. I don't always have the willpower to like continue stay committed to artwork, but it does help when I don't see it for a while and I go back and look at it. I'm like, ow. But yeah, do it. So are you gonna be I was gonna say, no, that was Rovio. I was gonna ask if Bats was doing art tonight. But are you gonna play more of your game? Yes, I get that too, Profit. It's like, oh, that's old now. Like, it's old business, like, old art. And it's like last week I drew it. You thought about drawing more emotes on stream? Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Either one, both is good, but I get it. It depends on how you're feeling and the energy. And sometimes, like, with art, it's like the decision making you have to make with art sometimes is taxing. Well, even with games, I feel like there is decision making, though. It's also hard to do. Being very delicate here because I have to be kind of careful. Oh no, me too. Yeah. I literally thought about that today once I started streaming. I was like, oh yeah, Bats was like, hey, it's almost October. we gotta get the um PNG like little costumes, and I was like, oh, I should probably do that. I'm so funny. I'm so extra. Like I will literally work on. I might do that tonight. I'll like work on video editing and script. Like I'll try to write a script on stream too. Maybe I won't be able to read it, but um, like I could make the outfit on stream. I'm not even someone like I'm like I might as well do it on the stream, even if it's for stream. It's so. I think before in my life I was like I can't do that. Now I'm just like stream everything. It doesn't matter. Like it's okay. Because it's like it's more like I just want to get it done. So I haven't. I'm still thinking. I thought like, should I be like, what do you think would be cute? That about like a little. It'd be cute to be like a little vampire, or I like the little classic. You know, kind of like a simple little classic. Say Valentine's Day, Halloween, or like a little witch, little bat vampire. That would be cute. Little fangs, little witch hat. That's what I was thinking. I might have. Maybe I can do two like versions. Yeah, because you're still gonna do the little the butcher, right? The Jason Voorhees kind of inspired Ishimatsu. Oh dang it! I think I messed up a little bit. Oh, I meant to tell you, I was laughing so hard because I never fully saw it. I seen parts of it, but I watched the Truman Show last night, and the whole time me and Hunter were like, it was like you when you're streaming or whatever. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's kind of like without spoiling it too much. It's like the guy's life is like a TV show. He doesn't know it, but everyone else is in on it. But it was also like, okay, how I feel like having to. Yes. Oh my god, it was really good. It was so funny. I was like I just recently watched also like I meant to talk about these movies when we were talking, but it was like Eternal Sunshine. I'd never seen that before either. I also really like that. And I just love the like practical effects of it all too. Like it's so cool. And how it's like kind of this kind of darker, like this kind of scary, darker themes, but they're not. The movie itself isn't dark. You know, it's not. It's very. I guess it's like kind of analog in some ways, but it's not this like really deeply disturbing thing, which it kind of was. I was like, oh my god. But I was laughing though because again, I was like, this is how I feel when I'm streaming. He's like, and cut the fog and add the and go. Like it was like, me trying to coordinate. It was so funny. And I got kind of sad because I told that I was like to Hunter, I was like, this is what people literally do with their children online now. They would be like, I'm just gonna broadcast their whole life to the world, and I'm like, yeah, like okay, like, um, like back then it was like, oh, what a concept, but now I'm like, that's happening. Yeah. Wait, you watched someone Truman another show in Minecraft? Wait, what? Ooh, what movie is it? I think it's like it's almost like giving like it can be yeah like darker themes without necessarily being like yes I've seen Shutter Island too. It wasn't as it was pretty dark, but it wasn't as maybe it wasn't as I'm trying to remember like it is dark. I mean at least to me it kind of was, but wait Shutter Island clones. Wait, is that part of the movie? Oh, I might be. Am I thinking of another movie? No, I thought that was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's like playing this detective. Oh yeah. Wait. Do I not remember this? Hold on. Hold on, let me color this real quick. Well, I have been watching Clone Wars, and that's also about clones. Wait, I don't. Do I not remember the movie Bats? I must be insane. I thought. I mean, was that part of the plot? Was like, oh my god, I might be fake. I'm like, did I? Do I not remember the movie correctly? I did have to watch it in parts, so that might be part of why. I thought he's like a detective on this island, and trying to, but he was like, he basically had like extreme PTSD, I guess, without spoiling it. I mean, it's kind of like, okay. And it's like it's questioning what reality is. But I do think they were doing some other experiments, but I don't think it was like mind stuff. Okay, I was about to say, you almost gaslit me. Oh my god, Max, no. I was like, I think I missed the whole point of the movie. Bats is gonna be like, you don't understand anything. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. It was so, I was like, I didn't understand. Okay, that's good then. I knew I wasn't. I was like, oh my god, this can't be. This can't be. Like there were clones. Um, which was the other one then? It was by Jumper Who on YouTube, and he did it. That's cute. That's so fun. Yes, I could have been like, yeah, you're right, because it is set in war, and I was like, the soldiers did that. They were doing something sinister, and they wouldn't exactly say what was going on. So I was like, they were like taking people to be lobotomized. And I was like, well, maybe you're right. I was like, well, that completely went over my head, but like there that was a theme too, in a ways, I think. So you're not exactly Oh, the island. Okay. I need to look at that then. And also I was like, oh, Shutter Island wasn't dark to you. I was like, oh, well, I don't know, Bats. It was pretty dark, but I was like, maybe not like always visually, but it was pretty dark. Okay, I got you. Oh, that's scary. Okay, the island. I'll have to look into that. I'm gonna write it down. I've been writing down stuff you've been telling me here because I will be like, "Geek, geek." Yeah, they do. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I saw Truman on the 2B or whatever. So, but thanks, Marky boy. How are you? That's too funny. You really had us going there. I was like, honestly, I wouldn't be have been surprised. Because some of the themes in it, I think, were kind of like it was very like mysterious scientific things being done. I was like, wait, what? Like, what's going on here? Yes, this is what it was actually about. We love a good free YouTube movie. I don't think I wanted his eyes to be this dark, but we're just gonna go with it. It's our treat for real. Okay, you too. If you gotta go, no worries. But in this movie, people make clones, so the OG person has a bad liver. They use a clone. Oh. And then what happens? I really like the kind of it doesn't have to be exactly, but I kind of like the almost like again like with Truman Show, like kind of like the analog, almost like vintage technology mixed with like very like kind of almost like simulation. And Spotless Mind's also kind of like this whole simulation matrix ish, kind of like what is reality? It's like construct or like whatever. Like I don't know. Truman is funny. Like I watched that because again, it's like I was just thinking. It brings up a lot of themes, I guess, and I'm like, oh, this does make me think about uh like being watched and stuff, and I'm like, it's kind of creepy, but it's not necessarily a creepy movie, but it's just like, oh, make you think, you know. People make clones, so oh wait, you already said that. Yeah, is it a straight up copy? Oh yeah, that's a good question. We'll wait until the lottery happens. It's supposed to be this great thing. Oh, the clones have been chosen to give up their. Oh wait, so they're like kept in another world, kind of, or it's like society, and it's like they're like in a different. They're not part of the main world. Maybe I just I'm like I should watch it. Maybe we could. It's free on YouTube. I might have to. You did say that right? An island. I do love stuff about. Probably 'cause, again, I've been watching Clone Wars. I love stuff about clones and kind of like the discussion about like their thinking, their experiences, and like especially in Clone Wars, like some of them feel like we're united, we're like brothers, we're in this together, like for this cause, this is what we're programmed and engineered and made for. But some of them are like little free thinkers, right? And they're like, well, what if you didn't want to do this? Like, they don't, like, are we valued as members of society, like, anyway? Or, like, is that not supposed to matter? Like, it's really interesting to me. I like it. So I would probably really like that because I think I'm become very interested in, like, clone what's it called? I don't know. Like as a theme or topic of in movies, it's very cool because I guess it is like a bit. It's like that thing, like what you were made for, and like how much of it matters. They're kept away from society. Okay, they're just the same, separated by gender, and they are raised on a diet. Make sure they have the same built as the person they cloned from. So if the clone person felt oh like that was strict, oh goodness, protein diet. If the person is diabetic, you're sure they can't have any sugars, and some clones will get jealous. Oh my god, I could not. No. They're like, why? So are they like, why? Do they question or like, or is it just how life is? They have no other way of knowing. Like, they have no knowledge of the outside world at all. It's very Black Mirror sounding ish. I try to watch Black Mirror. I did watch a lot, but like, I'd get so stressed out. And I think that's why I liked some of these Jim Carrey movies more that kind of have these almost like topics that are brought up about like simulation and social construct, but like without it being very like scary and like oh this made me like a little bit depressed and anxious. Oh, like make me feel because they're also very comical. They're very funny movies. I love him so. I wonder how. Yeah, and they have fourth grade level intelligence. Oh no, they're naive. Okay, but some clones will be like, why does he get bacon? No. Oh, I'm sorry, Prophet. Yes. Okay. You're fine. I have you set as an important person too in that thing, and it still doesn't really draw much attention to you. But I will see you in the TikTok. I mean, in the in Twitch integrated. I'm sorry. You're too cool to be captured by it. I think is what it is. No, you're fine. When was the movie made? I think no, you're good. Please don't ever feel like that because Do you realize how many times I've sat in silence all by myself for like 2 hours? And I need more times than I would like to admit, to be honest. Not so much anymore, but like back in the day. Okay. All right, let me think about what. Let me see. I think I'm gonna make this inner leg. Okay, I need to check it out then. I'll see if I can watch it. I was gonna say watch it tonight. I might be watching you tonight, so maybe I won't watch it tonight, but one of these nights for sure. Bat stream tonight. I think you're like Central Time, maybe. Yes, we love Bat's. We need more Bat's opinion. Movie recommendations. Mountain Time. Okay. So I think that's 2 hours, right? Behind. I'm in Easter time, so. I used to have to put in time zones for my old job all the time, but I kind of forget. Also, okay. Yay. Yeah, I'm a little Eastern timer. Eastern time zoner. Oh, wait, this is the wrong color. Ah, I almost lost it. I feel like I should have colored the other leg, but it's fine. I'll just leave it that way. These little two legs there. Got the general gist of it. Yes, we will. Could have like a movie club, kind of like a book club. We watch a movie and talk about it. I should read more to actually, like for real, but I'm just sometimes I'm lazy. It's like movie night. Movie night win. Need to work on your. I might try to sketch my little. I have so much. I needed to draw Blux's thing. Dang it. Well, it's not here right now, so maybe if I do want to sketch my little baby, the little adopt I bought recently, because they're so cute. I was an absolute psycho last night. I was like up in the middle of the night trying to put money on my account so I could buy the baby, and I was like, okay. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I like got a little adopt that I saw. I don't think I've ever actually like bought one before. I've had people give me some, but I was like, I like this. So I bought it. It's like a little snail squid snail critter. Kind of slimy. Why is it so zoomed far in? Yes, I was. I was like, huh. I don't know. You ever see something you instantly really like it, and you're just like, oh, I really like that. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a sign. Yes, exactly, like little slimy creature. I don't know how I'm gonna draw her, but also because she kind of has like the face of the ponies, I think is what it is, and I think it's just cute. It's just like a little snail, like. There's Blux. There you are. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should draw your thingy, your request. I was like thinking, I was like, oh, Blux isn't here. I was like, I haven't drawn their request yet. You are. I have this new little creature that I've adopted. But yeah, it was so fun. I felt so exhilarated. I don't know how to describe it. I was like, oh, I love this design. I want it. You get really devoted to certain species, draw out a design. Is there a species you're really feeling right now? That's right. Someone, Mina's not here to say it, so someone had to. I probably should be doing Blux's request. But I started drawing my little, the new, the creature. I didn't have room for her little ears though. Also, if y'all know syrups, they're really cool and they also have like a snail character. So I was like, I want to be in on that. So I decided to be. Oh yeah, I've seen those. So cute. This is like a little snail. Are they kind of like a cat? It's like a little snail critter. A little alien. I'm trying to come up with a name for her. If you have any ideas. I'm a little bit off the screen, I think. Hold on. I'll put these away. I didn't forget. See? I have this taped on my next to the box next to my desk. So it's like I only have it a digital. I have to share my screen, I think. Um I can share it on Twitch kind of quickly because it is what's it called? E Oob. That's so cute. Wait, can I say it? Oob? Is it Ube? Looks like sweet. I thought about something like Space Jam. Like I don't know if I can use that for like copyright. Like because she's like I thought like jam or jams, and then I was like space, and I was like Space Jam. Yeah, the purple. How do I show it on? Oh wait, I'll just post a link. That way I don't have to change my copy message link. I think this is my Discord. The baby. If this link looks crazy, I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Is this at me? Does this open? Oh no, you're not supposed to. Hold on. I don't think I meant to do that. I don't know if that works. This is like the stuff that I've sent to myself, so. Copy message link? Copy link. Space jelly, yes. Wait, let me see. Okay, there it works now. I don't think it works that way. There we go. Yay! Aren't they cute? Eh, so cute. Ah, where's my thing? Sorry, trying to get back to my Discord. Sorry, just replied to someone real quick. Um, let me see something. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's right. It's from Rainworld. Um, but I'm not familiar. But I've heard of it. Like this isn't the first time. We might have talked about it before. River. So all right. But yes, it's so cute. Sorry, I was like replying to someone. I should not be trying to do all this during the stream because I'm like, what's happening? Okay. And I'm trying to get it on Toy House too, but I don't think they've sent it over to me yet. And I need it. It does. Oh, Pop Tart. That's so cute. I like that too as a little name. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to. Because this link was busted. Okay, I deleted the old one because I was like, oh, that thing didn't work. Okay. But yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Should I name it? Okay, we have like so many cute names. Hold on. What was, hold on, what was it? Pop Tart? I really like that now. I thought I had Space Jam or just jams because like also jelly or jams. And then what was Bats's idea? Oh shit, space jelly. Wait, is it ube? Or like, isn't taro also a purple like flavor? Oh no, I'm thinking of like boba, boba tea, Boba Fett. Yeah, taro's also. Oh no, these are all cute names because they're all purple too. Okay, we'll think about it. I really like Pop Tart now though. Grape, grapes. I have been on grape. Um, I feel like I like plural. I think grapes. Grape. I have been eating grapes for some reason lately. I've been pretty grape centric. Might be hard to put the shell on her back. I think sometimes it might be like smaller or like drawn more bigger or smaller. The only thing, like, I like this sketchbook, but I can't really draw creatures super big in it, so it's a little bit. And maybe I am a little limited too. But it's okay. We're just drawing her for the first time anyway. Okay, bye bye. Have fun. No worries. Probably, what time is it? 6:30. I think I started. Ooh. When did I start? Maybe 5:30? I might shift over gears to something. Well, let me first draw my child. But I wanted to do some writing too. I know it's like kind of hard to do it on stream, but I was working on a script and maybe I can finish it on screen. Yes. I need to make you're right, it would be. I didn't even consider that till now and I'm like but okay. Well, that's good. Yes, we love a fun job. I love a active job. Um, I like when I can move around. But that's really good. Yay. A job. JAWB. Job. But don't overwork yourself too much, you know. Still take breaks even when you don't feel like you need them or you're having fun. Sorry, like trigger warning. Thank you for that. Yeah. Quote unquote jam. Yes. You might jump scare. It's me. Job application appears before me like ah. Shell backpack. Oh, that is cute. Or like a little oh no, like a little space backpack kind of thing. Oh, for real? Yes. I have well, it's like again, even well, I feel like there's um just even when you don't think so, like just don't be too harsh with yourself, basically, I think. Um, and even when you don't think you need a break or you're really excited about something, sometimes I realize, like, actually, I should take a break. But it might be different. Each person, you know? Yeah, you can get around the filters I have in place for that word, you know? Usually I block it entirely so I don't have to look at it, so that's cute. I like that their tail. My idea is kind of like also what I like that Syrups is like, she's probably not as able to change as much. Like Syrups is kind of can go crazy, but I like the idea of like her tail and maybe like she can stretch her body a little bit and like the tail can take on different shapes and forms. Like it's made out of slime, so it's just be doing that stuff like that. A slime girl. Yes, we love it. I was like obsessed. I was like so into slime before it was. I say like this sounds weird. Like before it was a thing, you know, like the slime videos and people doing that. I remember distinctly like I felt like I discovered it early on because I love that shit. Even as a child, I was like, yes, slime, squishy. Like I had this little lizard toy that was like gelatin, and I remember like I guess I left it out somewhere. It got kind of melted by the sun and all. So my mom like buried it in the backyard, but she didn't want to tell me that she like kind of got rid of it because it was like chaotic, right? And then I was playing in the backyard one day and dug it up, and I found it somehow, and I was like, and I was like, look what I found. She was like, holy frick. It's so funny. With the shell, the top of the tail design. Can you up the back? Oh, I get what you're saying. Like a little another one here, or do you mean like it continues further? Slime is glitter. When the slime, yes, starry bits. That's what I'm thinking was another name. Like if she had like glitter, could make her like a little speckly. I might put speckle. We're just brainstorming glitter. I thought about glam too, using that word, but I don't. It's not to say it's glamorous, but like the glitz, you know, glitz. Yes, I do. Cosmic brown needs starlight, starlight sparkle. But yeah, it's just very. I just have always liked really tactile things, and I feel like I would have been with the craze that it is or it was. I don't know if it still is for kids now, but the craze that it was, I was like, I would have been so happy as a kid. I feel like, not that we didn't have some slimy toys, but I was like, we didn't have enough for little me, and I was like, give me the slime. And one thing I remember, I was also obsessed with Stitch. Like, okay, when I was a kid, I wanted like a squishy Stitch toy, right? But they were all like hard plastic or like something else, or like a little plushie. But I wanted specifically a rubber squishy Stitch. And you know what I saw in stores the other day? A squishy Stitch toy, and I was like, I even wrote like a letter to this fucking toy company asking for this because I was like, I want this. So my parents were like, you are insane. I was doing shit like that. It's embarrassing. Yes. Some of the toys are pretty cool. Some are really not, I will be honest. They're like what? Um it kind of depends, I guess, but I had a fascination though with I loved like the rubbery squishy things. Or like, the micro beads that were just it was like a rubber creature and it had like the little beads in it. Yes. That could be slut. Me too. I mean, we're pretty close to it. We're mostly water, right? It's not the same. I love like slime as a concept thing. Used to have a slime dragon. It is. I don't know if this is. Luckily, like her tail is mostly the slime. I mean, hmm, I might have some learning curves with this. Like she has fur and slime. Okay, yeah, no. That also, I feel like sometimes it's easier to draw. Uh, I mean, not that it's easy to draw in general, but like digitally, at least you have like some transparency to work with. But yeah, it's understandable. It's so easy to draw. No, it's not. I meant like well, sometimes it's easier to draw it. You know what I mean. Digitally because you can like make it transparent. It's kind of hard to draw that traditionally. I feel like everything's very solid lines. I'm like, ugh, I don't. I'd have to be kind of careful about trying to achieve transparent, which I'm already thinking about now. I'm like, oh great, now I gotta do that. Okay. Yeah, you already gaslit me once. I'm just kidding. I'm glad I didn't. I'll be honest. I felt like better knowing I didn't completely miss the point of a whole movie, because I was like, that. I was like, I guess I'm just stupid. Like I completely missed that part. Then I was like, there was something. It's kind of mysterious, right? Shutter Island. I was like, but I don't know. It didn't really indicate like say they're just lobotomizing people and trying to. It was just yeah. It was bad. I was like, oh, there was that island in it. The same movie. I know. Me being like, I regret this now. I'm kidding. I don't at all. But it's just funny. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I kind of understand now. Because not that I didn't before, but I never really like actually bought an adopt. And I was like, oh, whatever, you know. But now I see like, oh, you kind of get really hyped about it. And then you're like, I'm in love. I love it. Like, lobotomy as a treat. Yes. I was like, I guess I'm gonna need one now because I missed the whole point of the movie. Hundreds? Oh wow. But sometimes, like, I've been gifted some. Do they buy them all, or is it like they kind of just? I've seen people get mad at people who have. This is gonna sound weird, like who have a lot because they feel like they're not. I'm like, well, it's that person's thing. Like, what do you want from them? Like you're not being creative and making enough art about them. Like, gosh, you can't. Like they feel like people hoard them sometimes, and I'm like, well, it's their thing. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, how can you be mad at somebody for something like that? Like, whatever. They're addicted. That's me now. That's how I feel like I'm becoming. I understand now completely. So I'm like, well, where people hoard. But I get like, okay, but that's also like, what are you gonna do then? Because you want it? Like, is that what it is? Do nothing. Well, maybe they look at them and maybe they me imagine scenarios about them and they have animate them in their head. Like, you ever think about that? Like, maybe they're not showing it. Like, got made to put in. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the tail. Digital Labubu. Yes. This okay. I kind of get it, but or at least they're not ending up in a landfill. I don't know. They're like pixels on the computer, so I don't know. I feel like it's a non-issue. I'm like, yeah. And it's also like sentimental value. I feel like I would even if I didn't like drawing my little thing. I'm like, I don't know. I remember how it made me feel. So yeah, there has to be a video like about this where it talks about that. Like, what if it actually did hurt them? Like, oh no, like me. I'm like, you need to get this under control. I kind of messed up the back here, but it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. You have Labubu, Labubu. That's cute. I don't, but I have a lot of other weird shit, so like I can't say anything. My car is like cheese sweet home theme. Uh If you ever come to my town and see me driving around the car with all the kitten stuff on it, I'm like, oh, you got me. I'm like scared, like ah. Oh, but yeah, maybe money wise if they spent too much, but I think yeah, yeah. It starts to like, does it? We talk about this too with other stuff, like how much does it start to impede on your life, kind of thing, or like is it taking up a lot of like your? It's hard to say because sometimes like right, like with people, like I'm not saying all addiction, but like maybe and I will say I haven't been in like seriously addicted, maybe with caffeine a little bit, but I haven't had a serious addiction like that. But like, um, you don't think it's a problem sometimes, and actually it is. It's something like that too. I guess maybe it depends on. I should care a lot what people think, but maybe a little bit. The people that care about you, like do they see some change in your behavior? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. You have little plastic cases. That's cute. Okay, hundreds. Okay. Well, at least they're supporting artists. That's cool though. Is it kind of like collecting for them? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They also draw commissions, so yeah. Yeah, it's like their hobby then. Like, it's not freaking like a problem until it is, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it could really be. I feel like, okay, maybe you're right. If it just was like you'd spent all your money. Sorry, I started to get into these hypothetical things. Like, I know it's not really, it's like more thought, my thought experiment. Yeah, like, I mean, some people say that too, like about virtual games, like it's not real, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, it's still like they're playing this game, and it makes the experience maybe better or what they want. And we don't go all crazy, but like we've spent money on Pokemon Go and stuff. Like it was good too because I did feel like I was able to, maybe my mind, I was able to support an artist and um feel like I just kind of got attached to the artwork, the little creature character, pretty quickly. And I feel like almost like impulsively, I say like impulsive buy, like I was like gonna drop money on a car or something. Like no, it wasn't even. It's not like that, but it's just nice. Like you're just like I just want that, like, and I'm not usually like that. So my OC art with 1K art in it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I do want to commission people more too because I haven't really done that as much. Because you're gonna like, oh, I know it's like not. I just had a bad experience. I think I've had I think I've only commissioned a few people, but I had a bad experience where y'all really like it, and it was just like an artist who's actually very popular. Um, and maybe that's why they didn't really. They took like a year or something to do my artwork, like maybe even longer than that. And then the idea was they were gonna send it to me because it was like a physical drawing. And then when they finally posted it, I was like, "Oh, can you still send it to me? Like this is this?" And they were like, "Oh, I took this picture a long time ago and it's lost now. I don't know where it's at." So I was kind of like, I the idea was like I wanted it in person to like a physical, but eh. Oh wow, plushies. That's so cool. I want that. I've thought about making a little plushie of my rat. Like not maybe me being able to make it, but have someone or get them made, like a little company. I wanted to make little keychains. That's so cute. I want to do that. I want to do that. Do you feel free if you want to post them, bats? Because that sounds cute. What was my point? I don't know. I've been on like again, I kind of got like a little scared to do commissions ever since then because maybe with digital art it'd be different, but I was just like, wow, it was just frustrating. But I've commissioned other people like Tikri and Hunst, and they were amazing. So, I have nothing to fear. But ooh, keychains, I need to make some too. What'd you make keychains of? One time an artist disappeared from for Affinity, right? And it was like 6 years. I found them on Twitter to do an art. I'm like, hey, so can I have my art that you owe? Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, that's crazy. That's no. I was gonna say this, like, I know it's like obviously you should have had to wait that long, but also like 6 years, they probably improved a lot too. And I'm like, you get even better art, but it's like, dang, like, I hope they went all out. Maybe they disappeared, like, not on their own volition, like maybe something really bad happened too. So, no, I think with the person, I just think I don't know. I was just kind of disappointed that it wasn't like kept up with, but it was a long time ago. So, yes. You do? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, maybe we just start on practice something small. Yeah, or something like simple. That's like something I really don't know too much about, but I wish I did. But I guess if I did, I would just do it. But it's kind of hard for me to like approach that. It has been hard for me to approach that. I just like to draw a lot. I think mostly I've drawn. Oh, I see. You made this cute front and back of my critter, handed over to a friend to do the part making them. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, it's kind of like collaborative. Yeah, I know there's sometimes like companies you can go through to have them printed and made. So I may look into that. I just feel kind of hopefully they're not like wasteful, but I don't know. There'd always abandon ship, make a new account, and that's it. There's oh okay. They did it often then. Crochet, yes. I don't know how to do that either, but it's very cute. Yeah, maybe it's just something not too. But you can also definitely make the thing like you're thinking of that you want to make. You don't have to like. I mean, sometimes that makes sense, but you don't necessarily have to wait to be good yet. Because I find myself procrastinating stuff if I'm like, let me wait till I'm better. Like maybe you can just do it anyway, and then remake it if you're really like, okay, that wasn't right. I kind of messed up this eye, but it's fine. Oh, I see. Scraps of fur for crazy cheap or just pay shipping of a box full of fur for my straight head. I just need a perfect shade of purple still. Oh no. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, how do we start doing that? I had a bunch of foam that I bought a couple of years ago, and I never actually used it, but I wanted to. I kind of give her little beans. Hello, how are you? Or as you say, yellow. Oh, don't worry. Box full of hurt. Box. What I have in my room. No, I'm kidding. That would have been funny. I feel like you take very good care of things then. It's so hard to draw on the page here because I can barely see. Hi, Titan. How are you? Yes, I do have a little. It's at my parents' house, but we do have a little baby lock or whatever it's called. So it's like I've used it before. It's not too hard, but you know how it is. It's like okay, it's one thing, sewing a little bit, and then it's like okay, the project, the commitment, do it. And I'm like okay. I don't really like that arm, but it's okay. We're just drawing them. Is my anatomy all off? Yes, that's good. I've just been drawing here. Trying to draw this little snail baby. This adopt that I just got that I love. I think I hit the camera with my head. Just the hard part is like the crease of the page always throws me off, but I just don't have that much room in the sketchbook to be drawing. Hey, oh, you bring me some? Oh, that's nice. Little chicken. You made potato?
Little potato.
Oh, how'd you make them together? Oh, wait, the chicken was already made. Oh, thank you. You brought me a little chicken and potato. It's a nice man. You want to see my food? The food reveal, the food mukbang. Commitment always seems to be hard for me. Exactly. The starting point. Yeah. It's just I think that's it literally it. It's just like the commitment and like the follow through. I get excited to start things, but following through with them, I'm like, oh, that's sweet of you to say. I thought you said the lowest voice. I was like, oh, my voice is kind of low. Like, okay. Do you want to see my food? I'm gonna like show a little peep. Hopefully, I don't look too bad. You'll be like, ew. Kidding. Food reveal. It is. You see, I don't know if you see it on Twitch. It looks all the same. I'm sorry. It's just potatoes, little air fried potatoes, and the chicken. No salad though. I'll eat the salad after. You almost didn't want to stream until I had a model and everything just right. Yes, I get that. Yeah, I understand that. I was purposefully like, I know my stuff's not set up, doesn't look great, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it. They are good. I do love potatoes. Oh, bite missing. Food mukbang. Not the inactivity thing. Hold on. I couldn't even get the puzzle piece in the spot. Get over there. Oh, unable to verify. I missed it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, what? That's scary. I know. Critter, it was hungry. Hmm. The drift on the mouse probably doesn't help. Oh, do you want to play your video game or make fan art of the video game? Hmm. Can you do a little both? Play the game for a bit to get inspired. I might not stream very much longer anyway. I want a tortilla with my chicken. Oh, you're doing fan art of as part of tomorrow's as part of your friend's Inktober. Ooh, that's cool. I feel like I should try to do Inktober, but it's so hard. Maybe like a Weektober, like do one drawing a week, like an ink drawing. Maybe I could do that. I'm drawing this little character that I recently got. It's like a little space snail. What is it? It's a little purple space snail alien. Almost just like a little cat-like critter thing. Just connect as many of their prompts to ancient Greece as possible. That sounds so cool. I like that. I've only been able to do like Inktober. I didn't really like follow the Inktober prompts, but I did draw every day with ink for the month. Like maybe 2 years I did it. Even though some of the days I got like backed up, so I had to continue a little bit after, but I still did it. Like I feel like it should count. But I was like also not. I think I was like either a student or not employed at the time. I was like, that's how I was able to do that. You forgot you had to start a whole art tablet, and you're like, oh yeah, you're slug cat. Yes, do it. Gotta work on it. It's alright. Yeah. I too was in when Bats was gaslighting me about Shutter Island. I too think you'd. I was very. I kind of was lazy here, but whatever. I messed that up. I don't like how it looks, but let's just go with it. You're right. I know. Halloween is upon us already. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Gotta get our costumes together and stuff, and set up stream spooky style. So much to do. And oh, I need to tell people to submit their scary stories if they want to have them read on stream. I have a bit of planning to do. What? You already have ideas for a decent amount of them. That's good. That's good. Yes, you gotta be a little creative, I'm sure, but I haven't seen the prompts yet. I was a little surprised at some of the mental gymnastics. I was gonna say, like, if there's anything, yeah, you can always do that. You can stretch it a little bit. Okay. Okay, River. Yes. Thank you. Do you want to call them Pop Tart now? I think that is starting to grow on me. I was like, Pop Tart. Such a cute name. Okay, let's see. The tips for beginners. Like a beginner artist or like for streaming. Um, sometimes I get questions about streaming in and of itself more than I say more than art. About the same, I guess. I say, um, there's of course the fundamentals you want to. No, you're okay. The fundamentals probably you want to study, you know, um, as an artist, but I think it's also like it should also be fun, you know? I don't know. I know it sounds like cheesy, like yeah, like whatever, but it's like it's okay to draw what you're interested in, what you like to, like if you really like animals and stuff or people. Um, I feel like that's still really important to me. I do think like drawing from life, observing things from life helps as well. And it's not that you have to draw things exactly. Maybe this is not how I approach art, at least. I don't draw things exactly as I see them, but it's like it's already kind of gonna be your understanding, interpretation, and just maybe working with composition, knowing like, even though I know that's what you see before you, like you might compose it a little different to look more, to work differently on the page. I say look more pleasant on the page, but sometimes it's maybe not need to look more pleasant to be more interesting or have a more dynamicness. I don't know. What else? But yeah, like still exactly. I was like, I don't know. I feel like boring. Honestly, like the shapes and lighting. Yeah. The fundamentals are of course helpful. Um, I think trying different mediums is also nice. And you don't have to spend a lot of money to like get pretty solid quality. You don't want maybe want to get the cheapest thing either, but you know, yeah. I think I at least I do. I think a lot about well, I probably need to work on it more like composition, flow, weight in characters because I like to draw a lot of little characters in cartoons. So um think about like how you can simplify things and something else I think with drawing, I almost approach it from like you're drawing lines, right? So yeah, like you can draw the line and that's the line and that creates the form. But sometimes I think I don't know how to explain it. Like it can be also very sculptural. Like you can build up the ground and sometimes I'll like chisel out a shape rather than I don't know being like drawing the perfect singular line. Like sometimes you can be a little messy too. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to sometimes for me to put it into words. So I hope that was somewhat helpful. Are you just starting out? I think that's also like you can learn a lot very like deliberately because I feel like I kind of grew up drawing, so I just kind of drew. I think something happened on Twitch. Yay! Oh, Lapis, hello. I remember you've been in bat streams, I'm sure. I remember your name. I remember you. Um, but even just how you practice, I think, and how you study, you can. Will say I think you can exponentially improve. Like you don't have to be if you felt this way. Like you don't have to be drawing since you were like the age of 0 or whatever. Because I know a lot of us are like, yeah, I always did this or whatever. But I think there's a yeah. It's like that still like can you can learn a lot really fast actually. Even if you've not been an infant drawing, you know. Lapis, yes. I'm sorry if you hear me eating. Yeah, I'm not really like also it's different when money is involved, like the industry and like what you really want to do specifically with it. I'm just like I'm here to draw furries, like be a little rat on the internet, like I don't know. Turns around, does graphic design for another company. I'm like, okay, then professional mode. Mm-hmm. Good. I get that. I haven't like done a lot of different kind of art forms lately. Yeah, in the past like 10 years either. I just do what's kind of convenient for me sometimes. It's okay. It's good that you're getting back into it. Be very it's good for you, you know, like your soul. Okay. Bye. Prophet, I think that's you, right? Yeah. You should have a good night. I probably won't stream too much longer because it's starting to run out of steam a little bit. See, this is the thing with breaks. Like, I still be like, oh, I have 2 hours to at work, and then be like, that's. I could go on longer, but you don't have to either. Actually, I think I've already been streaming 2 hours. Oh. No, Lapis. I'm like, as soon as Lapis gets here, I'm like, gotta go. No, it's not that. Um. Oh, thank you. I'm drawing a little adopt that I got. I said in the mail online. I got it in the mail. That would be so cute if you guys could get it in the mail. Oh, no, that's so cute. I have a little Etsy shop, and I've only sold a couple things because it's just for was for me to test it out and experiment. And I felt it was so cute writing like I would write people a little letter and package their thing, and I was like, here you go. I did love doing stuff like that. Oh, thank you. I love drawing dragons and little creatures. Like if it wasn't obvious, like I'm like, yay, I appreciate it. I still really like those illustrations. I had done them as like part of a series, I think. I feel like I really around that time I started to find more of my I say voice or my comfort or like a a, a technique to like making YouTube videos too. Even though I made them in the past, but like I think just in video short form videos in general, I started to like really kind of be like, okay, maybe I should try sharing my art this way. It's been pretty fun. The key is to not overthink it. And also like I feel like you can spend time on making like everyone's like no one's gonna see it for very long, but I don't want to put out random crap either. Like I actually do like to make a even a short TikTok like look pretty nice. Like it doesn't have to be freaking cinematic masterpiece, but you know, make it clear enough. Try to sync it up a little bit, and yeah, that's it. I don't know what I was trying to get at with that. Oh, but the Spyro, I think that's where I started being a little more conscientious about stuff like that. We love Spyro. I tried to play it again the other day, but I got really a lot of motion sickness. So this is actually kind of she looks very similar. I think that's why I kind of was drawn to it. This is like a different little character, but I draw my little rat a lot. This might be what you're thinking of. Okay, if I can find them. Yeah. She's also purple. I love like I see something purple and she's like kind of spacey. And she's just a slime tail. So there are similarities. I think that's why I liked her so much. So I was like, let me nab that. Is your favorite pate really? Oh, this one or the one? I use Copic markers actually, but you can get a very watercolory effect. It's pretty cool what you can do. You can sort of do them very paint. This is my rat again. So like, you can get a very. I usually use markers to like outline stuff, but You can do a very like, oh, do I have an example of that fox that I had? I always show it because it was very painterly to me. Why is it so sticky? It is a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, when mine got delivered, it got lost in the mail, and I was so scared for. I was like, oh my god, it didn't make it to the mailbox. I was like, holy fuck. But like, I don't use like a ton of it to like, it's kind of like in the sketchbook, so I'm not like trying to paint a whole thing. You probably could if you want, but I feel like it just dries them out fast. But just for like smaller doodles, it's kind of nice. And I'm trying to find the one where I'm like, it's pretty painterly. Um, it almost looks like watercolor because you can get a very solid application. Bah. But sometimes I don't even always like that. Like I like it when it's kind of like weird like that. And you don't have to necessarily use pen either. I thought about just using more marker. I don't know. But yeah. I like doing this too and kind of overlaying. Like I did like a lot of yellow and then I overlaid the green on it and purple. It's very interesting. I need to do more stuff like this. I try to draw a car, but sometimes I like doing a big spread of a little creature because they're just cute and chunky. Oh, you can get refills too. I have a couple in here. Let me make sure there's nothing important on here. The colors I use a lot, which are these purples and this green and blue. So the purple's already on half out. I guess I use it a lot. There's probably, I think, the Ohuhu is maybe another alternative. A lot of people really like those. There's other brands too. I'm trying to think like what they are. That's real. Sorry, I'm still eating my dinner a little bit. Oh yeah, watercolor, of course. Or if you get a small pack of Copics, just to try them out and see. You can get kind of like primaries or like a blue set. Maybe you have a character that's a lot of blue. Like I was like, I want purples because I used to do that too though. I would take a picture, I still do it sometimes. I take a picture of my sketchbook and then put it in clip and clean it up and then like add a multiply layer and just like color it like that. And it kind of looked like, it was done in the sketchbook or. But nowadays I kind of just go for it because I just physically sometimes want to see the color. Oh, mine's not that big. This is what I have. Okay, hold on. I have a couple random ones that people gave me throughout the years. Here, I'll show you all of them. I show you. I say not that much. It is, but it isn't. I don't know what you consider a lot. No, mine's not 72 though. I think mine's 30 too. But these are some other ones that I just had, like spares, I guess, from a couple. I think they should go in that spot here. I could post a picture, actually. Oh wait, you're in TikTok. Okay, I'll just show it here. Okay, these ish. And then this is 36. I don't really use all of them. See, I don't even use all of them, so I'm like, okay, ashamed. So 36, and then I have, I think, what? I think 2 5-packs. 2 of them, because, like, again, like they were a gift or something. Maybe one or two like random, like the gray. I think I have the gray set too, the neutrals. So yeah. Maybe I have about like 50. I haven't counted them. So you can use up the ink, yeah. But you can refill them. Like I've been kind of buying these. Like the refills, let's see. The refills are also about 5. Oh, the bag is sticky. Okay, that's what's been sticky in my desk. Not pleasant. Let me get one out. Okay. I think with Copic Sketch, you can get like 5, 6, 7 refills out of this. This one's already like halfway because I use this purple a lot, so that's why. Um, but this was like 5, maybe also $5. Sometimes they're maybe a little bit cheaper than that. So I guess once you have the marker, you might also need to replace the nib sometimes, but I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know why the marker initially is so expensive, but I do like them a lot though. The brush nib is very addictive. I try to get used to using the chisel too, because I do want to use the chisel just to use it, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure there are people who do like, I'm not exactly sure like how much drawing or art you can do with one before it dries out. It might kind of depend. You know what I mean? Like using this marker until it dries out or whatever. Like, okay. But I generally do kind of smaller stuff, so that's convenient for me, you know. Not try to. This is like kind of the bigger thing. Bigger. It's not even that big. It's like the size of my hand. So. I'm just thinking up the line art because I don't think I was really good at. Okay. I think I am gonna go ahead and shade. That's for it for tonight. It's like 7:30. I think I've been streaming 2 hours at least. But yeah. Thanks y'all for coming by. Yes, I will. It's just like maybe not in the thing. Maybe I might do it off stream. I might do it. I might do it in the next stream when I have like a little more refreshed. When I feel a little more refreshed, you know. It's just one of those things. I'm like, ooh, I'm starting to feel a little tired. It's pretty cute. I know my line art's a little rough, but sometimes I like that. I don't want it to be. It's hard for me to do really clean. I think it's like a practice for me to be like, you don't have to do super clean liner. It's okay. Just kind of like, so. Are you about to start, Bats? Or I think your 2 hours. I don't know if it's quite your time. Um, Oh, you are? I was gonna say I could raid you. I could only do it on, what's it called, this thing though. Do it. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. No. You gotta do your thing, your game. And then next time I'll stream, probably be Friday. I was gonna say if you're not busy Friday, if you wanna join again, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to try doing, should we try to do a manga? Yeah. If you want to, like, we can try to play the game again, or just draw together, or we can set up the manga studio thing to test it out. I will say Fridays I'm pretty tired, because I had work all day, but actually I'd be down to just chat because then I can like maybe not work too much if we just play a game and doodle, and I don't have to create like like work super hard on the art, like, because I'm like, okay, I'm just really tired. So that would actually be better for me. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to be like, it's because it's really important to me, and I'm like, I'm so excited. I think I start to like overthink it in my head, and I'm like, I have to have all this planned out, and it's like, blah, and it's like, well, you just be like, hey, hop in, like, I don't know, but it's because we're like, I don't know, brain is just like, wait, because we care. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this was my little creature. Oh, you are live. Okay, great. Oh no, I think someone thinks I'm sick in the Discord. When really I'm just a little emo. A little passive aggressive. Oh my god, I'm like so misleading. Oh no, I'm gonna have to explain myself. God. Oh shit, my thing was dropped. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to put my plate somewhere where it shouldn't be. Okay, this is very dangerous. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, maybe I don't need to. I think other people do that with streams. They'll just have their stream up, and if their friend, like, they'll be like, I'll open the Discord, and if their friend wants to jump in it, they just do, but then they also leave if they don't, if they're like, hey, I gotta go. And it's like, oh, it's cool. I would like that too. Okay, we'll figure it out. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let's go raid bats because they're doing things. Let's see. I can't open the thingy. I think I have to refresh actually. Why do I not see you on my list? Should be at the top. I wish you could pick who you want to be at the top sometimes. Because I am a little like, I want you at the top. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, it could be like maybe a smaller channel, for like people you really trust. Because that's what I was thinking too. Like you and like River, if you ever wanted to join, or like Prophet. Like these are all people like we've been talking to like consistently. Um, and like my other friend, they haven't been here as much, but their name's Aki. Like sometimes I'll stream with them too, and I would be like, you know what I mean? They know how to, they would like, I'd be like, you're more than welcome to just join. We could like join our group, but I get what you mean. It's like, eh. And I'm thinking, you're right. It's kind of hard. It's like, make sure they have like a little good reputation, but it can't just be anyone. But okay, I'm gonna go read you then, Bats, and we'll see you over there. But thanks for hanging out. I had so much fun chatting and stuff. I might get a little bit more food, but I will be there. I'll be listening. Like the little guy from what's it called? A scary godmother or whatever. He's like listening. That's me in the stream. I'm like my ear. Yes, I'll see you over there. I need to put this little thing. I gotta stop everything. I gotta stop TikTok stream too. Hee. All right, let's go. Bye. Yes, you're on the door. Yeah, it's me.